Good afternoon, Vernon. It's Chuck McKay, your assistant superintendent, and it's Friday afternoon after last night's board meeting. Just want to have some clarification on some of the things that we talked about last evening. Make sure everybody's in on all of our discussion. So the first things first, school will start on September 3rd. There was some use of September 8th last night, but it's September 3rd, and we're starting with the blue team. So that's important. And as we talk about the starting of school, one of the things that we're going to talk about is the buses. So last night there was some discussion about distancing on the buses, and I just want to make sure that everyone understands that on the buses the children will be wearing masks. We also are going to recommend to our parents that they wear masks at the bus stop and try to do social distancing as well as we begin the school year. Another issue that we were talking about last night is the importance of social distancing and how it's going to happen in the schools. And we want to assure you that with approximately 790 students going remote, we will have plenty of space in the classrooms to make sure that the A and B squad, or the blue and the gold squad, will have the social distancing that they need. We just want to reassure everyone that we have that figured out. The governor put together something on Tuesday and Wednesday in which he stated that schools can go remote now if they can prove that they do not have enough of whatever qualities that they're looking for in the checklist for reopening. But as Mr. Vino stated last night, we basically have fulfilled the checklist and put out the plan. And then the last thing I just want to say about the plan was there's not only a district-wide plan in which teachers, as well as administrators, health officials, etc., everyone and parents worked on that plan, but also that each of our schools have plans, and each one of those plans were worked on by the administration of the school and teachers from that school. So it's very important that everyone was involved in that process, and we wanted to make sure that you knew that, and we're worried again about making sure that everyone feels comfortable about coming back, but also that they know that they have that option for remote learning so that their children feel safe. Now, one of the big things that are going to happen as we move into September is making sure that we have the Chromebooks and the technology for all of our students. So I'm going to call Matt Shea in, if he doesn't mind, to have a little bit of a discussion about about everything that we're doing this summer in order to make this happen.
Right, so previously in our tech plan, grades 3 through 12 were going to be getting Chromebooks. March 13th happened, and suddenly we were like, wow, we need a lot more Chromebooks. So we got second grade Chromebooks, and then kindergarten, first grade, preschool, like as people requested them, we got them Chromebooks. For this year, we knew there was immediately going to be some remote learning happening in one shape or another. So our goal is to make sure that every child in Vernon Township School District has a Chromebook. The part I need help with is we only bought so many Chromebooks. So you can see behind me, most of this is 6th and 9th grade's new Chromebooks. I sent an email to the 6th and 9th grade students. I sent an email to the 6th and 9th grade parents. So we need you all to come in, bring your old Chromebooks for us, and we will swap you out to the new updated Chromebooks. The reason we need your Chromebooks now in August, so you can come up here to the high school, come to the high school front entrance, and we'll do the exchange. We have a little window that we're using right now that's handed straight through. But we need those old devices so we can clean them up, sanitize them, and get them ready for second grade, first grade, kindergarten, and preschool. So I've heard some of the elementary parents asking, when am I going to get that Chromebook?
Sure.
And so we're a little bit at the mercy of 6th and 9th grade students. So for those 6th and 9th grade students, again, we really need you to come in now in August to come exchange that device. So hopefully by the first day of school, kindergarten, first and second grade will have devices ready. So that we're a little hinged on that. So at the worst, I'm sure by mid-September, we'll have kindergarten, first and second ready to go. But we're really aiming for that September 3rd date.
And the idea is, of course, we need them in a week or two before. If not, we're going to catch up with everybody and try to grab those things the first couple of days of school. So that's an important piece. There's some important pieces for parents, though, as well. And we've been talking a lot about this with our health professionals. We need to make sure that our parents are updating their contact information and make sure it's up to date so that, if you don't have your landline anymore, we have a cell phone that we can reach you, and also an address. So it's very important. I know we can talk a little bit about that, of how parents can get that information to us and make sure.
So let me share that out. Every year, normally in August, we release the schedules in August And with that, we normally release our back to school forms. So what we're hoping to do on August 20th next week is to release the schedules and all that information online. Like this week you saw blue gold, and that was just on the front summary screen. So we're hoping on August 20th that you'll be able to log in, you'll be able to see those schedules, you'll see the back to school forms that we need you to fill out, but you'll also see there's on the top right tab, and I'll try to share a screenshot here, you'll see a tab for contacts. And so if you haven't updated your phone number in a couple of years, if your email address has changed, any new contact information we need that. So in case there's some emergency,
It's crucial.
contact
It's crucial
tracing,
this year. It is crucial.
yeah, we definitely need parents to definitely update your contact information in that Genesis parent portal.
Okay, so we need that information in case anyone's running a fever. We need that information for contact tracing. We need that information, so we need to make sure that it's absolutely accurate. So if you could take care of that, that would be terrific. Another piece for our parents is the importance of making sure that everyone starts to prepare for the process of re-entering school and transitions. If anybody has any questions for us, we'll be glad to try to answer them. We want to make sure that everyone is taken care of. But one piece that's sort of really important is in the last 2 weeks of August, if you find yourself going on vacation in a state that is strictly restricted so that when you return you have to be quarantined, we need to know that. So when the school year starts, your child may be quarantined. So it's very important that if you are traveling to another state in the next 2 weeks from August 15th on, and you expect your children to begin on September 3rd, we need to know that that quarantine is over. So it's very important, again, as a community, to try to take care of all of our students, that we are truthful in that process, which I know you will be. So these are important things that are happening in the next 2 weeks. We hope to get some videos out to you next week. I want to talk to Russ and Vinny on camera about all that we've done with virtual learning and what's going on with professional development. We'll talk to Janet and Matt about what Tech Week is going to look like and all that's going to go on. We're also going to do a video with a special ed group that's been working on the special ed curriculum to make sure our parents know those transitional pieces are in place. So we'll be reaching out to you, Karen and I, and all of our team in the next 2 weeks to make sure that you are set and ready to return or ready to return to virtual learning.
Boss, can I throw in one more thing for the families at home?
Of course.
Just one more tech piece for all the rest of the families that are not getting a new device. Your students already have a Chromebook from last year. If any of you have any damages, maybe you have a cracked screen, you have a keyboard that's not working, your mouse isn't working. If you have any damages now, you can also come to the high school. I have workers here, and we're repairing Chromebooks, we're cleaning Chromebooks. Bring them up to the high school in August, because you don't want to wait until September when your child's supposed to be virtually learning and then find out, oh, their mouse doesn't work, they can't even use this Chromebook. So please, here in August, Monday through Friday, 8 to noon, please bring those Chromebooks out to us if you need a repair. We'll try to get those repaired here in August. But again, 6th and 9th grade, your devices are here and waiting, and we're ready for you. And also, 7th grade, we had a couple 7th grade students that we were swapping out their devices. So 7th graders, check your email, and if you see an email from me, Mr. Shea, then come on out and get your devices too.
Okay, once again, it's great having Matt in front of the camera instead of behind the camera, my partner in crime, and we hope that you have a great weekend. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and know that we care very much and make sure that everyone gets an education in the way that you choose. Have a great weekend, Vernon.
Are you troubled by broken screens in the middle of the night? Do you have Wi-Fi issues in your household or classroom?
Have you or your family ever seen a glitch, scratch, or malfunction?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Call the professionals.
Chromebusters.
Our courteous and efficient staff are on call 5 days a week to serve all your Chromebook troubleshooting needs.
We're ready to assist you.